teachers, principal, Mrs. Junlita P. Backus, to our guests, faculty and staff, my juniors, and my co-seniors, parents, a pleasant afternoon each and every one. In a world full of questions, wonders, doubt, uncertainty, lies people that craves attention, longs for the future, seeks answer, and even love. In this melancholic world where people dismiss the realization of true euphoria, let me ask you, my friend, did you ever philosophize the unknown future of our generation? Because for some people, they are burdened by the weight over their own uncertainties. They often found themselves endlessly pondering the mysteries of the future. They sought solace in fortune tellers, tarot cards, and crystal balls, desperately searching for a glimpse into what lay ahead. But little did they know, their quest for certainty would slowly suffocate their present, robbing them of the joy and spontaneity that life had to offer. Tomorrow is full of uncertainties, and that is a certain. Each of us has aspirations and dreams for the future, seeking genuine happiness and striving for success. No matter how big or small your dream is, we are afraid of what is there to come. Indeed, it is a paradox where you fall into a pit where everything flashes before you, then you succumb into the unknown. The world is full of possibilities where change is a constant. Let this be a reminder for us not to be afraid of what lies before us. For it is an adventure we are destined to take upon. So let us place our trust in the Almighty, remembering His promise. When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. My dear batchmates, classmates, friends, lend me your ears, take my hand, because in a minute, we will travel in time 10 years from now. Just sit back, relax, and join me. Widen your imagination and look for the horizon in the year 2034. I was still wrapped in my deep sleep, aided by the fresh air provided by the pleasant smell of my chamber, when I heard someone call me and tell me I needed to get up. I ignored it, since I knew it was my Lola trying to get me up and get me ready for school. The calling kept going, so I decided to get down on my bed. As I was getting ready to go downstairs, my gaze shifted to the calendar on the wall of my room. I was startled. My eyes were wide open. To my surprise, it is the year 2034. I simply ignored it, but confusion was all over my head, and questions were popping into my head. To make sure it was not a dream, I immediately ran to the mirror. And what I saw shocked me the most. My face looked like a man in his late 20s, and my body became so masculine, very different from what I was before. Then I noticed a wallet beside my drawer. When I looked at the ID, I was stunned. My jaw fell, since it had my entire name printed on it. Zairilian Tanduyan, 27 years old, a licensed professional teacher. But what shocked me the most was that when my phone rang, and I answered it. Sir, good morning. Naisunog din karon near sa Jollibee sa Mati. The war started exactly at 6 in the morning, and the cause of it is still undetermined. Then I was speechless. Sunog? What? Am I a firefighter now? I can't believe this. This was just my dream when I was in high school. I never thought that this would come true. And it is not just a firefighter. I am now a Bureau of Fire Protection Superintendent in Region 11. After I received the call, I ran immediately to the safe location since my house is not that far from it. As I arrived at the place, three officers directly approached me and say, "Good morning, sir. Payo kinaka." As I stare at them, their face looks so familiar. I tried to remember and recognize them. Until I did. I'm pretty sure we attended and graduated from the same high school. The firefighters were Gibson Castardo, Gane Bastistiana, and Marlon Dicen. After the incident, I then drove back to my home. But while driving, I remembered I wasn't eating breakfast yet. So I ran to the nearby cafeteria beside the road. As I entered the cafeteria, I was shocked by the image the owner put on the wall. Because her face was so familiar. And after a few moments of thinking, I finally recognized her. It was Aldea Crisha Marie Gallardo Quick, my classmate in high school. She now owns a cafeteria with branches all over Mindanao. While eating, someone approached me and said, "Birds, kinumundo pa ka na ako?" So, how am I supposed to forget Iron Legs Simbahon? A very close friend of mine, who considered himself manager way back when we were in high school because he always come late to class. He's still left to say after not speaking for such a long time. Uy, Birds, kumusta naman ka? Dugay naman kawa nagpagkita sa ako. I replied. In our conversation, I discovered that he now owns different businesses in Dubai and is ranked number 3 as the most successful entrepreneur in the Philippines. So after eating, I went to my house to have a rest. As I arrived at my house, my yaya then approached me and gave me this wedding invitation. To my surprise, it was Cristal Hirolaga and Gilbert Angelo's wedding. Wow, they really have become a true couple. We just teased them back